What's up friends, Chook here, and today I am going to go through what software I use to record videos and edit videos and everything like that. Because there's a few of you out there that have asked me what I use to record, what settings I use and all the rest of it. And so I thought I would just make a video showing that off, and then you guys can copy it and start making your own videos if that's what you're interested in. So to start with, what I use to record is a program called Open Broadcaster Software, or OBS. It's 100% free. You don't have to pay for it at all. I'm not going to show you where to download it. Just Google OBS, you'll find it. Basically, what you'll come up with is this screen. Don't worry about it echoing in on itself. That's only because it's recording this screen over and over again. So for you, it'll just have this bottom bit here. Anyway, when you load up, all these two boxes here will be empty, and you'll have all these settings here. So basically, we'll go through the settings first. So in general, you just pick your language. This is not much. Go to encoding. Now, I'm not a tech wizard. I don't know why these settings are good, whatever. Just from trial and error of looking at other people's OBS videos, looking at forums, everything like that. These are the settings that I use, and these are the settings that work for me. And this is what I use to record everything. So, my videos come out pretty good quality. I have to encode them a little lower than I would like to for YouTube because of my internet. But either way, this will give you really good quality videos before you edit them to put them up on YouTube. So make sure you have this times 264 encoder on. Use CBR, max bitrate 1000, and then tick these two and set the buffering size to 0. That's going to give you the best quality, the best quality bitrate for your videos. And then audio, I'm pretty sure you can change this around, but this is what I have. Broadcast settings. This is where some of you might get confused if you're using OBS. This is because OBS can also use to stream. So make sure if you're just making videos, which obviously this is what this video is about, make sure it's file output only. And then you just want to pick your file path, and that's basically it, and call it whatever you want. So for instance, mine goes to D drive videos recording. Folder called recordings, and then PC gameplay. So every time I record something, it's going to come out as PC gameplay. If I record another thing, it's going to be called PC gameplay, and then it's going to be have a 1 in brackets because it can't be called PC gameplay because that already exists, etc. So every time I record a video, it comes out as PC gameplay, then I just rename it and move it into whichever folder I need to. So that's that. Just copy those settings there. What did I change? Would you like to apply or change? No. Video. This is where you can, first of all, you pick your video card. So if you have multiple video cards, which one it's going to record with, whatever, but most people are only going to have the one. Hang on, I just need to sneeze. Pardon me. This is where you choose your resolution. So I'm recording at 1080p, which is 1920 times 1080. And yeah. Monitor, if you have 2 monitors like I do, you could choose which one, but it just default it chooses the first monitor anyway. Now, if you wanted to go down, if you wanted to record in 1080p but downscale it to like 720p or something, here's where you can do that. So you could pick whatever you wanted to. So you could downscale it to 640 times 360, but that would be a really, really bad idea. So don't do that. And you choose your FPS here. So again, basically, if you have a decent enough machine, just copy these settings. Audio. This is desktop audio device. This is what records in-game stuff. Just leave it as default. And this is your microphone. So you need to go through and select your microphone. So for instance, I've got Logitech webcam that has a microphone in it. I have Razer Surround. This is my Black Shark headset, which also has a microphone. And obviously my Yeti is what I'm using. So just make sure you pick the right one. If it's not showing up, just press reinitialize and it should show up. And then these are like push to delay stuff. Just copy that. It seems to work pretty well. Hotkeys, this I recommend doing. You can choose the hotkey to mute your mic, which I don't do because I've got a button on my microphone right in front of me that I can mute, but that's one you can do. Start recording and end recording. I definitely recommend putting them on a hotkey. Mine's F5 and F6, which is really easy and to get to. And generally F5 and F6 in games don't do a hell of a lot. Sometimes F5 is autosave, or a quick save, sorry. But yeah, you can work around that. But do whatever you want. I use that, but yeah. Advanced. This looks like a hot mess of information, and to be sure it is. I'm not going to bother explaining any of it because I'm not going to pretend to know too much about it. Basically, just copy this. I'll leave it up on the screen for a little bit, but you can always just pause the video and you know, make sure you've got those settings. I can't remember what it comes as default, but yeah, just copy this. For what it's worth, this CRF equals 20. The lower the number, so if you put it down to 10 or whatever, you're going to get really, really high quality videos, but your PC may not be able to handle it, and it may like be really, really choppy. So I've found that 20 is more than fine, especially for League of Legends content. This is, yeah, more than fine. I don't use this at all. Microphone noise gate I don't use at all, and scene switcher I don't use at all. So there's the settings. Now, after you've done that, you will come out here and you still won't know what the hell's going on, which is fair enough. Like I said, it took me a while to look up videos to see how this works. These are called scenes and these are called sources, as said there. What a scene is basically what you're going to be recording. It's like a profile. So for instance, I've called this one OBS Settings, which is just, you know, to show you guys what's going on. And monitor capture is exactly that. It's capturing my monitor. So everything that's on this monitor, like my mouse moving in circles, it's capturing. There's other options here. If you just right click and press add, you can see here there's game capture, video device, you can add all of them. So for instance, if we wanted to game capture, which we definitely want to do, you go in there and you go game capture and you call it whatever you want. So now it comes up with this. This is the game capture option. So if we just click OK, you can get into that by right clicking and properties. Same thing. What we'll do is we'll load up a game on Steam. I'm not sure if this is... Let me just move the OBS onto my other screen so that I can see... Okay, yeah, it is. It is recording that. Okay, cool. So if we go play, we'll just do Dark Souls just for the sake of something, because I love myself some Dark Souls. And load this up. It is now recording Dark Souls as a default. But if it's not recording Dark Souls, I'm just going to Alt-Tab here and come back out here. If it's not recording Dark Souls as default, or whatever game you put as default, just go into properties, and it'll, whatever game you're playing, whatever game you have loaded, it will be in this little thing. So just press on that game. So if you're playing League, for instance, it'll have up here, it'll have League of Legends. But for now, we're just going to do Dark Souls because as a test. So then you can do stretch image to screen. You can do all this stuff, but basically I don't bother. So if you press OK, that's it. I'm just going to move this back over to the other screen and go Dark Souls. And we're not going to play, but just to show you, press start button. Oh, there's my characters, if anyone gives a crap. And my controller is not plugged in and escape is not working. So I just need to plug my controller in, one sec. And quit out of that. There we go. Sorry about that. And bring this back up. Sorry. Now, so that's how to get your game capture going. And that will record League or any game you're doing. You've already set up your microphone, so that should be going. You can see here, this is the microphone noise going up and down. And if you're in game, this will also go up and down with the audio of the game. If you want to put a face cam, like I have, same thing, add, and then you go to video capture device. Call it whatever the hell you want. And then this comes up here. It'll bring up your device. So you use whatever webcam you have. And then you can put whatever. So if you go custom resolution, you can go 720, for example. You can put the frame rate to whatever you want. So we'll go 60, and then you go OK. And then, bang, there I am. And I got pretty sunburned at work today, so I'm a bit red. So what you could do with this is you can move this wherever you want. So at the moment, I'm clicking and dragging. It's not doing crap. But if you go down here and you go video capture device and you go edit scene, now you can move it around. And you can resize it to however big you want. And you can also crop it. So if you resize it, say, to, that big, if you hold down Alt while you click on the corners, you can bring those corners in, or those sides in. But you have to hold down Alt. So bring that down, bring that down, bring that down. Then you can move the face cam to wherever you want. So, down here or something. And there you go. There's your face cam. So that's basically it, really. And from there, you just record with, when you're ready to record, like I've said, I've got my recording set to F5. You press F5. When you're finished, you press F6. It will then save into that file path, which for me was in here. So you can see here, at the moment, it's called PC Gameplay 1 because I've already got one there. And this is currently recording. So PC Gameplay 01. When I press stop, that will come up with a little thumbnail. And here's a little recording I made earlier saying hello. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you basically how I edit and encode all my videos for YouTube. So what I do is I would suggest, if you're not 100% familiar with editing and you just want to get videos out quickly, that just purely gameplay videos, honestly, if you're just doing league stuff and you're just going to be putting maybe like an intro like I have, an outro like I have, and the game in the middle, no editing, just the gameplay. If you're on PC, just use Windows Movie Maker. I use this initially for all my league stuff, and it's super easy and it's fine. It's no bells and whistles or anything. It's literally just, I'll show you. So open Windows Movie Maker. You may have to download it, but it's free. Then you just go add videos. If you don't have an intro or an outro or whatever, don't worry about this. But for me, I have an intro, so I put my intro. It puts it there. Next thing, add video. Then you just find your whatever video you want. So for me, I'm going to put this hello that I recorded before, just as a test, to show you how it works. Put that in. And usually, this will be huge. Like, this will be pages and pages of video, but this was only like a 2-second video. So next, put my outro. Done. And then you go save movie and click on this little down thing here, and it will have a YouTube setting. At least I think it will. I may have made that. But it has all these settings here. No, it does. It has a YouTube setting here. These are the ones you most frequently use, recent settings or whatever. So if you go down to YouTube, you can, if you right click on it, if you hover over it, 1 second, it shows you what it's going to encode it as. So it's going to be 1080p, but the bitrate is going to be 5.19, which is very, very low. But for League of Legends content, that's fine. I've been uploading videos using Windows Movie Maker at 5.19 bitrate, and it's generally okay. If you go 1080p, here we go, 1080p. Sorry, the display is 1920 by 1080, but here you see the bitrate is 24 instead of 5, and as a result, estimated video size is 173 meg per minute, whereas on the YouTube, it's 37 meg per minute. So depends how much data you have to play with and how long you want to be uploading for. But basically, if we just do the YouTube standard for this, press YouTube, you can see here's where I was recording. Let's just go to desktop, and we'll just go like OBS test. We'll call this. Save. It'll do its little thing. This is very quick, obviously, because this video is very small. But a normal League of Legends video might take 20 minutes, maybe. When it finishes up, shows you open folder, it shows you where it is, and you can also play it. So, oops, I stuffed that up. Let's go to desktop. hang on, move this over here so I can see. And I have the Poppy background because Poppy's awesome. Click this. Hello. And there you go. Hello. Yeah. So that's the easiest way to get videos out. If you don't have intros and outros, it's even easier. You just go in here. After every video, I would suggest closing this because sometimes it stuffs up, and just reopening it. But if you don't have any, intros or outros, you can literally just go in here, pick a thing, and just go like, RE mid, bang. And then, it'll prepare your files, all the rest of it, save, YouTube, bleh. And it'll start doing its conversion thing. So this is taking a lot longer because it's a bigger video. But that's a super easy way to do it. If you are looking for a bit more of a editing software, this Camtasia here is amazing. However, it's licensed and you have to pay for it, and it is quite expensive, but it's awesome. So what this does is same sort of thing. Import media, intro. Let's go for the hello, and we could also do the outro. And what you can do here is you can put these in. You can zoom in to get really detailed, like if you want to crop things, you put the hello in there, join that up. You can then put other things on top. So for instance, if we wanted to go video, if we want to go images, and we wanted to put a picture of Aatrox, we could then put Aatrox over the top and scale him down. And put him. So if you're talking about like, you see videos where people will be like, check out my Aatrox video, and then you can just put a little video here, a little picture of him, and then put links to it and stuff. You could do a lot of editing with this. You could put transition effects, audio effects, all this cool stuff. But I'm still learning this. I'm a noob when it comes to video editing, so I'm not gonna do a whole big in-depth thing about this. But this is high-end video editing software. So if you've got the money and everything, this will do you well. But we're just going to cancel that. But for the most part, bring this back over here. For the most part, initially, Windows Movie Maker, free. OBS, free. You can't go wrong. If you're just making videos just to get them out, no editing necessary, that's my suggestion. And see how you go. So there you go. I hope that was useful. I know I ranted on it a little bit. It's almost 20 minutes long. And it's a good thing. It shows you, how long you've been recording for, how many drop frames, all that good stuff. But yeah, hopefully that has helped and finalized some issues that you guys have been having, because there's a few of you that have been asking me, and I've been trying to get through the settings and everything with you, but we're online at different times, and it's hard to do on Overleague client, just chatting about different settings and stuff. So yeah, this I thought I would do to help you guys out. All right, any questions, leave them in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.